Time to chat with our 12 Sports Insider Doug Franz, host of the Doug Franz Unplugged podcast. He is on his annual holiday adventure. Doug, we always appreciate you joining us. Hey, listen, we all love big man touchdowns, Doug, but the Cardinals gave up one today that made you sick, didn't it?
Well, the tackle eligible play, even though it didn't quite get into the end zone, the reason why it alienated me so much is, haven't we already discussed this year? The lineman runs in and he starts rubbing his chest. The referee announces to the world, this guy might catch the ball, even though it's normally illegal for him to catch the ball. But this might be a time, and the Cardinals get fooled by it again. That's just circus music time to play. This has become a lounge show. How are you not making those adjustments? And if you want me to keep rolling, I'm just as upset as at one of the Jamar Chase touchdowns. Why are you playing off coverage on the best receiver in the league, or one of, at the end zone when he's only 9 yards away, outside leverage without inside help? Somebody's either not being coached or they're not paying attention in a meeting, because it's possible to think there's anybody in the game of football that thought that's how you play defense against Jamar Chase.
Doug, I'm going to do everyone a favor and start looking ahead to next year, because there's no point in even talking about this year at this point. New Year's resolutions for the Cardinals. What is one of them or many that you have for this team?
One thing I would learn the lesson of the Denver Broncos. You don't have to have the number one pick in the NFL draft to find a quarterback. Nobody wanted to believe me when I said Bo Nix was the best quarterback a couple years ago coming out of the draft. Do your research, find the best leader who understands the game at a level that they can run a more complex offense than what is being run right now by the Cardinals, and go in that direction. So my New Year's resolution is to start 2026 with a quarterback.
What about the rest of the team, Doug, when you look at this? Well, I mean, fans are calling for JG's job. I mean, listen, the blowout losses keep stacking. Do you think Michael Bidwell is changing his mind at all about running it back with JG?
You know, that's a really difficult question, because like I said before, with the tackle eligible play, you're not seeing true progression. The blowouts, I understand them. Think about it. You're playing fifth string guys. That's not going to change. They're not suddenly and magically going to be better than the other team's first string guys. What I don't understand is things like the tackle eligible play. What I don't understand is things like the tackling. Right now, the tackling is so atrocious. I'm having a hard time understanding, what are they doing in practice that you can't do the basics this well, other than JG's whining in press conferences of how hard it is to teach tackling, because obviously the 31 other coaches are doing it better than he is doing it. So this team has a lot of problems. I admit it. But if you fire the coach, you're just going to restart all over again. And I don't really like that path either. We need somebody to step up and be a leader. And that person needs to be Michael Bidwell. And he needs to realize he's not a great team president. And he needs to hire somebody to run the organization.